Hi everybody, my name is Jim and welcome back to another episode of The Lake Effect Gardener. Autumn is definitely here in Buffalo, there's no doubt about it. We've had really nice, mild days and very cold nights, and I'm home from work, so it's getting on 5:30, 6 o'clock, and the sun is already setting, and it's already much cooler outside than it was earlier this afternoon. But I have to say, it's been a minute since I've been in my shed here, and no matter what the time of year it is, I always walk in here and it always smells like summertime to me, so that's reassuring. So today is another Lake Effect First, something I've never done before and something that I'm going to be doing this year for next year, and that is planting garlic. Yes, many people who garden plant garlic, and it's one of those things that I just never really got around to doing. You can do spring plantings of garlic, but I would like to give the old plants in the fall garlic planting a try. A lot of people do it. A lot of people are successful. I know there's a lot of viewers and videos that I have watched from people who grow in colder climates than me, so I'm pretty sure that I will have some degree of success. Fingers crossed. So I have here with me a very large bag, too large for what I have here, but I have, let's see, 5 bulbs, okay, of garlic. This is organic garlic. I don't know what the variety is. I bought it from a market, and it is a hardneck variety, okay, and you can always tell, and this is probably something that's probably particular to the States, maybe, I don't know, for your neck of the woods, wherever you are, but usually if you're going to buy garlic, buy it with a little bit of the root stock dried on the bottom. If you buy the garlic that's completely, shaved off here on the larger basal plate, I guess you would call that, then it's being imported from far away lands. So this is definitely locally grown. This is grown in the town of Eden, which is really the breadbasket of Western New York, where all of our produce that's being sold from, locally is from this region, which is just south from where I live. So I actually know the farm in which this garlic came from, which is all the better. So what you're going to do, I'm sure you've all done this before, but you're going to be breaking off the individual cloves. All right, so here's an individual clove. You've got 2 different parts of the garlic. All right, you got the pointy end. I'm getting all scientific on you here. The pointy end, and then you've got the flat end. Okay, and I think they call this the basal plate. Okay, this is the place where the roots grow out. This is the place, the pointy part, where the leaves will emerge. Okay, so I'm going to get on with peeling all of these. Now, I have to say, these aren't terribly big bulbs, but what we do have are fairly nicely sized cloves, which I'm really happy about. And I think that might perhaps be particular to this hard neck variety. I think the soft neck variety tend to have a little bit more clumping of cloves, or it's got the larger ones on the outside and then it gets smaller and smaller as you head towards the middle. But if you take a look here, they're literally just cloves that are going around this, what used to be the main stem. Okay? And they're all pretty uniform in shape, which is great. I don't have a ton. I mean, if we're going to average, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? So if we average about 6, I have about 30 cloves in total. So I am going to plant all 30 of them and see what happens. Now, the question is, where am I going to plant these? Well, I believe I'm going to plant them over where I originally had my green beans, okay, kind of next to the cucumber bed. I mean, I'm going to show you. I'm not going to say like, okay, bye, trust me. But I'm going to bring you over where the beans were. Now, if you recall, I did plant another round of beans, which came up beautifully and gorgeous. The whole idea was for me to get a whole new crop before the frost and the cold temperatures really set in. But alas, Thumper got to them first, so they've been nibbled down to nothing. So I'm going to plant them there. That's the bed I'm going to use. And these can ride, oh my goodness, they smell so good. These can ride for a while. I think the hardneck varieties, you're going to be looking at July, mid to late July for a harvest, depending. The hardneck varieties are also the variety that you get the scape out of, the garlic scape. That's usually, I think that's usually when you do your harvesting. So anyways, I know that the beans that I was trying to grow will grow fast, will do well. So I'm not going to fear about leaving the garlic in there until about mid-July of next year, because once I have them out, then I can plant a nice crop of bush beans that will ride me through to the end of autumn. So that bed is going to be used. It's going to be well used. All right. So I could have just shown you all of that, but instead, you know, I like to prattle on. So without further ado, let's head over to the munched bed. I'm going to get these little cloves of garlic into the ground, and yay, this will be a Lake Effect Gardener first. I hope it goes well. All right, let's go over there. Most of this bed has been already turned over and fed. That rhymes. Because of the beans that I had put in here. So it's nice to kind of have that instant gratification of a bed that's already ready to go. So I'm spacing these. I have approximately 30 cloves of garlic. I'm going to space them roughly a foot apart, just so they have enough room to bulb up, hopefully when that day comes. I left a few of the nibbled bean plants in the back because they're starting to resprout their leaves. So why not? I doubt they'll come to anything, but I thought I would give it a go anyways. Apparently you can eat fresh bean leaves. Has anyone done that before? Let me know. Throw those comments down there. I'd love to know if you've actually eaten bean leaves before. A bean leaf pesto. Okay, I'm going to make quick work of this. I had approximately 30 cloves, and they're all really, really good, decent sizes. So and I'm just setting them down. They're about, oh, I don't know, up to my knuckle. I'm not pressing them down because you don't want to damage that plate at the bottom where the roots are going to grow. But I am making sure that they are snug and in place. Yeah, we had a really chilly night last evening, and I thought I would make a fire in the fireplace. Maybe you saw that on Facebook or Instagram. So I finished cleaning my house, and I was just kind of sitting around, and all of a sudden the heat kicked on in my house, and I was like, I am not ready for that just yet. So I grabbed some wood from the garage. I have about 3 cord of mixed hardwoods that have been kiln dried, so they're really, really great burning woods. They burn fast, not fast, they burn slow, and they burn really, really hot. So yeah, it was nice to have a fire going. Okay. All right. Now I'm just going to cover them up. Feels good to even just having my hands in the soil this late in the season. I know for a lot of people in different areas, you might think that this is not terribly late in the season, but here in Buffalo, we're already in October, okay? I remember trick-or-treating in snow. And I don't know how many years ago it was. We had this big surprise October snowstorm, and it was an absolute mess. Trees down everywhere, electricity, because a lot of the trees still had their leaves on them, so when the snow came, it came in heavy, and it came in thick, and it was breaking tree limbs and all sorts of crazy stuff. It was absolute mayhem. So realistically, we could have snowfall in the next, 3 to 4 weeks. So it's a good thing I got on with this job. All right, it's as easy as that. I'm going to give these a water in, and then let's head back to the shed. That was really an easy and pleasant job to do. I really enjoyed it. And seeing as it is my first time doing it in the garden, it makes it all the more enjoyable. So, what is going to come next? I'm having such my lists, I can't even keep track of them anymore because I have so many different lists going on right now for so many different things. I'm just trying to think. I've got a real backlog of things that I would like to share with you guys. Ooh-wee. I don't even know what's going to come next. I have to say that I've worked maybe for 5 minutes on my melon compilation. Ugh, it's been so busy. But from what I could tell, and I could be very, very wrong, but I've been going through Instagram and Facebook looking at the hashtag, and it seems to me that I have located, I think, just maybe 2 people who have really did their posting for the Transatlantic Melon Challenge. So I don't know. There's one person in Chicagoland, you know who you are, and then there was another person, I believe, from Oregon. But all my Canadian friends, I don't know. If you're seeing this and you're like, wait a minute, you're bats right now. I did this, I did that. Please comment or maybe, I don't know, tag me on Facebook or something like that. Help me along with this, please. I do want to make this video. I do like to see the journey, of course, and a lot of people did participate. So I just want to make sure that I'm giving everybody, their whatchamacallit. Kudos. Oh, goodness. So, yeah, so that's going to come down the pike. I've got more canning that I have to do. I'm thinking about doing like a red cabbage and apple type of thing that I'm going to... That was mosquito. Sorry. A red cabbage and apple type of thing. I'm going apple picking tomorrow. Yay, I haven't done that in a long time. Crispins are in season right now, and it's a very late season apple, obviously, but Crispins, or otherwise known as Matsu, are my favorite apple for pies, for cooking, and for sauce. So I'm going to go pick some tomorrow. And anyway, so that red cabbage thing has apple in it and stuff like that, and I can can it super, super easy. I also have to can the collards. I'm also making a big, huge pot of sauce. All right, a big old pasta sauce, which I usually do this time of year because it's one of those, ooh, it's getting cold outside. I'm going to make a big kettle of sauce, and I do pressure can that as well. So, yes, there's just no time to do anything. Oh well. I don't think there's going to be a Make Do Monday, guys, this week, but I will push for the following week. Hopefully I'll have just a hot minute to breathe and a little bit of time to throw that together. So, okay, I think that's it. I think we're done. I think I've done more talking than I have gardening. That seems to be the status quo as of late. So with that, I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Take a look at all the other videos when I was far more productive during the summertime. Feel free to leave your comments. Thumbs up. Okay, the more thumbs ups I get, the more something happens on YouTube. I don't know. And yeah, I guess that's it. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you're all doing well. And hopefully summer's not quite gone for you yet. All right. See you soon. So long.